every human being has issues around control to
Yeah.
one extent or another, right? Some of us have very significant control issues, some have minor, but we
Mm.
all have it. And part of it is this is that grounded in science. When we are young, human beings are not designed to be told what to do, but we are from a very young age, fit in,
Yes.
follow the rules. We think a straight line, we often use that analogy of, we're trained to believe that it's a straight line to success.
Yes.
Get married, get a university degree, work really hard, all that stuff, and you'll be successful. And of course, that's not how life is. Life is messy, and there's roadblocks, and there's stuff that just boom comes right into your face.
Mm.
So the challenge is that we all kind of get raised up in this environment of control issues, partly because we didn't have when we were young, and
Mm.
depending on our environment we're raised in, depending on the companies we work for initially, then we go to university and we actually teach people that the whole idea of running a business is managing and controlling everything. We don't teach
Mm.
them to be in the flow, to understand what fluid brain function is, heart brain coherence. We don't teach any of that,
No.
which is really what it is to be human. And so there's a fear. There's a real fear around letting go. There's a real fear around, if I let go, I will lose control. And actually, the opposite happens. And this is the part that I'm so fascinated to watch and see with our clients. And that is that think about when we're controlling everything, what can happen is if a problem occurs in a department, are people likely to come forward and say, I've created a problem and I'm so sorry. Here's what I did. Help me get out of this problem. Is that really likely to happen? And it doesn't. But what happens in these new energy organizations where leaders say, I'm going to give this a whirl and I'm going to
Mm.
go slow. I mean, it's not a rush. It's
Mm.
go slow to go fast, practice new skills. But what you find is this level of trust that it happens
Mm.
is really remarkable. And so people do come in and say, okay, I've had a big oopsie here and I need
Mm.
your help. And the leader says, I've got your back, let's go fix it. And so what we're getting is quicker responses, quicker resolutions, problem solving as a team. Like we get a whole bunch of things. So I think it's managing the fear. I think the fear is
Yes.
problematic, and managing the fear of, because the brain is wired to say, I must have control of everything if I'm going to run this business.
Mm. Yeah, fear is
And
so big, in every level, I
huge.
think, of the business. So it's a great point you make there.